Hello, Mark. Good evening.
Hi, teacher.
Can you hear me well?
Yeah,
Very good. Okay, can you see me?
yeah.
Okay, nice. So, how are you today, Mark?
I'm fine.
Okay, that's great. So, how was Zoe's birthday last night?
Mm, I I think it's fine because I finished my homework early.
Oh, wow, very good. So, that's why you were able to attend Zoe's party last night?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Did you have fun in Zoe's birthday?
Yeah.
Okay, nice, Mark. So, Mark, did you have dinner already?
Yeah.
Very good. So, what did you have for dinner?
Mm, I have dinner. Mm, so I got tomato and egg.
Okay, so that's nice, Mark. Did you also have any rice or just egg and
Yeah.
tomato? Oh, so with rice. Great. So, Mark, tonight our topic is
Mm,
all about languages. Okay, please take a look at the book. Can you see it?
well, yeah.
Okay, so Mark, are you ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay, so please define languages on your own words.
Languages. Languages. Mm, oh,
Please say that again.
let me see. Language is. Let me find.
Okay.
Language such as speak.
Okay, so yes, you are correct. When we say language, we speak the language. Okay, so what is really language, Mark? So language are the words or the sentences that we speak in from our mouth. So this is what we use to communicate with other people. Okay, so Mark, let's start with question number one. How can we improve our foreign language skills?
Well,
I'm gonna repeat. How can we improve our foreign language skills? 我们怎样才能提高我们的外语能力？
mm, more talking.
Yes, that's right. We have to practice speaking all the time, especially with English speakers or people who are native in that specific language. Okay, so there are what else, Mark, aside from speaking?
Uh, more word. Learn more words.
Okay, learn more words. Very good. How can we learn more words?
Read a read a book.
Very good. By reading a book, then we learn more words and new vocabularies. Okay, so yes, you've mentioned speaking, reading, and there are other ways too. What else we have? We can also listen to the radio or listen to music, especially English music, in order for us to improve our language skills. Okay, we can watch TV shows, especially movies that have subtitle.
Okay.
Okay, so those are just four ways to improve our language skills. Speak, to native speakers, read books, listen to music, listen to radio, attend classes, what else? And watch
Mm.
movies. Okay. Now, Mark, thank you for your answer. Question number two: is it important for young people to learn English? Why or why not?
Mm, because uh, yes, because the English is useful in their
Say that again, please.
yes, because useful is because English is useful now.
Okay, so even not just right now, even before, English is very important. Why? Because English is an international language. When we say international language, we can always use English wherever we go. We go to Europe, they understand English. We go to China, some people understand English. When you go to the Philippines, most of the people understand English. When we go to USA, yes, all of the people understand English. What else? So wherever country we go, we can always speak English to them because this is an international language. Okay. So, what other reasons why young people should learn English, Mark?
Mm, because because uh you need it to cook.
Say that again, please. You
You
need.
need it to cook.
Huh. What do you mean?
You need it to talk with others.
Ah, okay. So yeah, we have to learn English to communicate with other. Can you please say to communicate with other?
To communicate with others.
Yeah, so this is the same with to talk with others. Okay, so yeah, communication is the key also to learn English. Very good. And when we apply for a job in the future, Mark, most of the company will really hire someone who can speak English in order for them to have an advantage or someone who can communicate with foreign clients. Yes, because I have so many students who would learn English because they want to find a job who can pay
Oh, yeah.
higher. Okay, and once you can speak English, there are so many opportunities that
Oh,
awaits in your future too. Okay, so now Mark, here it is. What do you think about international student exchange programs? Okay, maybe you don't understand what is international student exchange programs. So this is a program where two countries, example China and Philippines. So
oh,
let's say that I am a student in the Philippines. So I'm gonna go in China to learn. Okay, I will learn China's culture,
uh,
history, the local residents there.
just
Yes,
study. Go out to study.
that's right. You're gonna go abroad to study, but it is an exchange program. So I'm gonna go to China and you will go to the Philippines. We are gonna exchange so that you will learn the culture of the Philippines, you will learn the history of the Philippines, the local food of the Philippines, the traditions of the Philippines, and that's what I'm gonna learn about China too. So that's
Oh,
what we call international student exchange program. So Mark, this is the question. What do you think about international student exchange programs?
oh.
您对国际学生交换项目有何看法？
I think it's good to someone's good for someone to learn. Good to people to learn.
Learn what?
Good people. Good to people. Uh, learn. Learn. different kinds of knowledge.
Yes, okay. And through international student exchange programs, we can also be independent with ourselves. Yeah, we can it teaches us how to be independent because when you live abroad or when you study abroad, you really have to be independent because you don't know anyone there, and you cannot just ask help from your parents because your parents are away from you. Yes, and this is also our chance to improve our English skill. Even though that your classmates are not all coming from China, there are Filipinos, there are American, there are British, there are Japanese, Korean, Russian, but still the common language that everyone know is English. Yeah, you can it is also a great experience for each of the students to learn each other's tradition, culture, their practices in life. Okay. Now, Mark, what do you think of languages? Should we save dying languages?
Yeah.
Why?
Mm, because mm, it's it's a how do you say? Because it's mm, I don't know.
Just try. You can use the words below.
Oh, mm, it. Mm, mm, I really don't know.
Okay, so thank you for your honesty, Mark. So yes, I agree with you that we should save dying languages because this is one way to preserve um each no. This is one way to preserve culture. Yes. And we must use how can we save dying languages? Okay, we must use them every day in communication because once we stop using certain words, then this is the time where we can tell that these words do not exist. They are considered dying languages. Yes. Okay. So, Mark, here it is. Do you have any dialect in Shenzhen? Here it is. Do you have any dialect in Shenzhen?
Mm, yeah.
Okay, very good. So now, how can you preserve your own dialect?
Mm, I don't know.
Okay, so it's very easy. All you have to do is to use them every day. Yes, use them when you communicate with your classmates at home. Okay, so now here it is. Question number 5. Do children learn languages faster than adults? What do you think?
I think mm, I think no.
No.
I don't know what is adultery dudes mean.
Ah, okay. So when we say adults, these are old people. Not really old, but people who are 18 years old above.
Okay.
Yes, just like your mom, your dad, teacher AM, your aunts, your uncles, your grandparents, they are adults. Your teachers, they are considered adults. So here's the question. Do children learn languages faster than adults? 孩子学语言比成人快吗？
Mm, I think yeah.
Why do you think so, Mark?
I don't know. Mm, I don't know what.
Okay. So, yes, this is true that children can easily learn languages than adults. Why? Because the mind of the young children, especially the babies, are very fresh. They don't think of anything else. Unlike adults, adults have so many responsibilities. Yes, so they have so much things inside their mind. And babies can easily imitate. When we say imitate, copy the words that we say.
Okay.
Yes, even though that the baby is only 3 years old, then you will just leave it in front of the computer or in front of the TV by watching English songs or English movies. Then this child will definitely can speak English on her own or on his own. Yeah, and he can immediately learn English by just watching movies. Okay, so Mark, how old were you when you started learning English?
I learned English at 3 old,
Say that again, please.
3 years old.
Oh, when you were 3 years old. Very good. So now, where did you learn English in that time? Did you learn it in
Mm,
school?
yeah.
Oh, wow. So you went to school when you were 3 years old?
Okay. Uh,
Okay, here it is. How old were you when you started going to school?
I go to school at 6 years.
6 years old. Okay. You said that you've learned English when you were 3 years old. Where did you learn English when you were 3 years old?
When I'm 3 years old, such as ABC.
Ah, okay. So yeah, because that is very common. So very good. And yes, that is English, Mark. Nice. So it's good because you've learned English, basic English at a very young age. Okay, so Mark, here it is. Should elderly people learn English?
Uh,
When we say elderly people, those are at old people.
uh, I think yes.
Why do you think so?
Because my mom is learning English too. It's
Um,
useful.
yes, that's right. And English is very important. Okay, so Mark, why is it that your mom learns English? Do you know the reason why?
Um, um, I don't know.
Okay, because she wants to speak English fluently. Yeah, so whenever she would travel abroad, then she can communicate with other people. Okay, so now here it is. Do you think watching foreign TV shows or movies is a good way to improve our language skills?
Mm,
I'm gonna
mm,
translate. Do you think watching foreign TV shows or movies is a good way to improve our language skills? 你认
I
为
think
看外国电视节目或电影是提高我们语言能力的好方
I
法吗？
I, I think if you don't have if you don't have uh if you don't have what do you say Chinese in your field, you I think you can learn.
Say that again,
I
please,
I really
Mark.
don't know.
If
Um, if if I really don't know. Really don't.
you just repeat what you said because I didn't hear you well.
I want to say um if um just English, I think it can learn language. But if it has a Chinese, uh, and you will to see the Chinese and to watch the films, and you can learn.
Ah, yes, very good, Mark. And yeah, that is really true. Yeah, so there are so many language in the world, not just English, but English is an international language where most of the people understood. Okay, so yes, very good because if I want to learn Chinese, then I can just watch a TV show that the language that they use is Chinese. Then through that I can really learn or by just listening to Chinese songs. Okay, thank you for that idea, Mark. Now,
Okay.
here it is, Mark. What are the advantages of being able to speak more than one language?
Oh, uh,
Here it is. 能够说多种语言有什么好处？
you can talk to different people.
Exactly. Okay. Now, what is your favorite language, Mark?
Okay. Mm, mm, I don't know.
Here it is. What
I
is your
don't know.
favorite language and why do you like it?
Mm,
您最喜欢什么语言以及为什么喜欢它？
my favorite language is uh my favorite language is Chinese is because it I don't know. Just is my my
Mother
language.
tongue. That's your mother tongue. When we say mother tongue, this is the language that we use at home. And when we were born, this is already the language that we use. So, yeah, you like Chinese because this is your mother tongue and it's very easy for you to speak Chinese. Okay, very good, Mark. So, thank you so much for your answers. So, Mark, I thank you also for your participation in our class tonight. Do you have any questions before we end?
Oh,
Any questions?
oh,
Hello, Mark. Do you have
yes,
any
yes.
questions? What is your question?
No, I don't have any.
Okay, so we will just end in here, Mark. Have a good night and see you tomorrow. Goodbye, Mark.
Okay.